back to another YouTuber video. Today we're gonna be doing another vlog style. I love doing vlog style videos. 2019 wasn't a big vlogging year, at least I feel that way. I don't know if I'm just remembering it wrong. This might be the first one actually that you guys see. There's 3 coming up. So basically the fact that I'm getting at here is I've been picking up my camera and vlogging. I've upgraded some of my lenses and I've just been falling back in love with content creation. So for today's vlog, I figured we could do a little witchy style gist. We're not gonna be necessarily gist cleaning, although I am doing some cleaning today too. Usually every Sunday I like to gist, but this weekend is Thanksgiving weekend up here in Canada. So I'm gonna be going home for the weekend, so I'm using today to get my shit together before I go home for Thanksgiving. This is a little bit of a get your shit together witchy style solely because I am gonna be cleaning my apartment and getting everything ready to go before I leave so that I come home and it's clean, you know? But also too, I feel like I have a work game plan reflection. Just make sure I'm on top of everything. I wanna plant some manifestation seeds for the last 3 months or 2.5 months now of 2019. Guys, we're entering a new decade. We're leaving the 2010s and entering the 2020s. There's some things that we need to like plant for 2020 and prep for 2020 and manifest and like spells we need to cast and all of that, which reminds me, I actually initially started vlogging this video a couple days ago, 2 or 3 days ago, and feel free to cut to that footage. Light going in here. There we go. Well, I feel like in the peak of YouTuber, being that I'm in the peak of YouTuber right now, maybe you guys are in finals or maybe you guys are just having a busy week. It's hard to kind of give yourself that little bit of lax without feeling like guilty for not doing your workout. At least I feel that sometimes. So tonight I'm not gonna go for a run. I feel like I'm pretty freaking tired. I did a pretty intense yoga session this morning and I also figure instead of bundling up, going for a run, having to shower and do all that stuff all over again, I just wanna chill and have like a manifestation, casting spells, witchy night with you. Okay, so turn of events, guys. It's officially the next day. Right before I went to go take Bentley on that walk last night, I was putting on a sports bra. Yes, get you. Literally just putting on a sports bra. This is about as climactic as this story gets. And pulled some sort of muscle. It's like in this side of my neck, in my shoulder blade slash just neck. I couldn't move for a few hours, and by a few hours I mean I literally lied down in bed at 8 p.m. and I couldn't move, I couldn't get up, I couldn't do anything until 8 a.m. this morning. Today I'm trying to take it really easy. I've been editing, uploading, doing a lot of computer work, which is nice because it hasn't required me to move too much. So I made another butternut squash soup. This time it's butternut squash, broccoli, kind of like garlic. I don't even know. That's what I'm gonna have for lunch. Not that like having a hurt back is something you would need soup for, but I feel like I've just been on a soup wave. Well, hello. So Larissa found this on Instagram and it made me, like, we were just, the fact that did we have any of us realize that it's only 3 months left of this decade? Like, we are entering a new decade. Just that kind of revelation yesterday really hit me, how I'm gonna leave this decade and how I wanna enter the new one. And just all of that. Also, just in case you guys want extra vibes, I feel like I've been diving into specific artists. For instance, I've been on a huge The Paper Kites just wave. They've been on shuffle. And then today has been a big Dizzy mood. And I was listening to Dizzy so much this time last year. So I feel like Dizzy and The Paper Kites and like that kind of vibe is so my autumn music taste. Anyway, I'm shuffling Dizzy and I'm gonna get to work. We're gonna be doing some tarot we're gonna be doing some spell casting. By that I just mean, honestly, I'm just gonna be like manifesting. So, first things first, I want to do a cleansing. Basically did the exact same pumpkin spice oatmeal, just without the pumpkin pie filling as I did in my what I eat in a day. I'm just waiting to do a little powwow with Larissa, and then we're gonna start our day. Alright, here's the haul. Popcorn kernels, found some maca powder for my smoothies, some egg replacer for the pie, a pie crust, I got Bentley, some chewable sweet potatoes, I picked up some wine to bring to Thanksgiving this weekend, and then I've got all my candles for my Thanksgiving gifts. After all that hard work. I've been like a tornado of just energy because there's just been so much to do. So I want to clean the kitchen, just do a cleanse, and then once our cleanse is done, we'll move on. We'll move on from there, you know? I'm not really gonna put too many guidelines on tonight. Let's just cut to it, shall we? But the rest of my dinner isn't ready yet. So I'm calling this part of our witchy night the feast. The last supper before the family supper, if you will. I poured myself a nice glass of wine because life is short and it's Friday. And the second course of our meal tonight is ravioli or pasta potatoes. I currently have my laptop down here because I'm working on a book that I want to try and get out before the end of the year. Now that's like my fingers crossed, best case scenario. The book itself is done. I'm personally doing the layout. So I've never done a book layout before, so I'm kind of giving myself the leadway of a little bit of time if it doesn't end up working out in time, but I'm hoping that I can get it ready in time, at least by December. So the cover and all the title pages are done, and now I'm just basically figuring out how I want the layout to be of all the main pages. And so I'm working on that right now because it's been my latest project and I've been very obsessed with it. I was supposed to put it away until after October, but I find in my free time myself sitting at my laptop working on it. Anyway, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this feast, finish making my pumpkin pie, and then we're gonna sage the apartment. We're gonna do a nice little smudge and then do our tarot. Okay, I don't know if you guys just saw that moon, but it's looking hella witchy. So I think before I do anything else, it's 7:42. I'm going to change into some pants, being that it's 15 degrees. And I feel like I might just, you know, hook Bentley up to his leash and go for a nice nighttime walk. Earlier today, the bathroom door, like the bathroom that isn't my bathroom, the bathroom that was, I still call it like Larissa's bathroom in my mind. Anyways, the door slammed shut. I was walking out of this room and it literally just slammed shut. I'm thinking it might be because the windows are open, but my windows have been open for weeks. Like I told you guys at the beginning of October, and I was filming that I think at the end of September, that I opened all the windows. So it's not like, I don't know, you would think that that would have just happened by now. Anyway, go be in nature for a bit, go look at that beautiful freaking moon, maybe try and get some B-roll of it, and then we'll come in and do our staging. Don't be late.
Life won't wait, my dear. Don't be late. Don't be late.
Okay, so we had to get all the vibes going. So I brought all my crystals in. We have my amethyst, which is my birthstone, my biggest crystal. I would love to get like a massive amethyst one day. To be honest, I don't know the names of all of these off the top of my head. I know the rose quartz and the clear quartz, but I forget the name of the other two. I also have my smudging stick because I figured that while we're doing tarot and just like, you know, doing all the manifestation notes and all of that stuff, we could have the smudge stick with us, because I'm thinking if it's part of the ritual, then it'll be part of like the release and the cleanse, you know? Because when the smoke clears the air, it'll get rid of all the negative energy and bring in all the positive energy. I'm being so extra right now. You guys were with me when we were outside. The moon is like she's just beaming right now, so I'm feeling extra drawn to my moon deck. Now, one weird thing that I like to do every time I pull my deck out, I always look at the bottom card, and I don't really have like a specific meaning for it. I'll just usually, the minute I see it, if it ties to something, then I'm kind of just like, you kind of know, you know? So the bottom card when I just pulled out the deck is Void of Course Moon, which means nothing is going to come of this situation. Which, to be honest, I've pulled this card a couple times recently in light of a certain situation, so fair enough. I'm gonna shuffle 11 times. This will help us ground a little bit. I feel like I'm not asking about love. I feel like I'm asking a lot about kind of like daily lifestyle habits, and I guess more so, you know what? I'm just gonna ask for my intuition to send me a message. So these are the three I pulled when I asked about the end of 2019. We have a time to give rather than take, bring love into the situation, and your commitment is being tested. The rest of the deck was just kind of sitting here in three pieces. So I decided to ask about my love life, my overall sense of self, and then about my career. So I'll give you guys my interpretations. The way I kind of saw it was October, November, and then December. This one here. So the rest of October, it's a time to give rather than take. In the Moonology deck, I'll give you guys a little bit of what it says. It says, recommit to healthy morning and evening routines. Gradual improvements are coming. Pay attention to the detail if you want success. It's a time to sharpen up daily habits. Just giving thanks. I feel like October is a month of giving. Then November, it says to bring love into the situation, and that's new moon in Aquarius. The reason, or my interpretation of this card, is it's a time to give rather than take now, but this month I've been feeling like there's so many things just like picking at my attention that I really want to focus on and really want to like pour myself into, but I know I have to wait until I've already finished what I've previously committed to, like Youtober. I don't know what this one's telling me. For December, it says your commitment is being tested. I feel like I'm going to have to consult the book on this one. There could be challenges coming your way, but they're just the universe's way of testing you. What do you actually think is possible? If you can do it, then you probably can. If you spend your lifetime affirming that something is too big, then you can't. Do you believe your dreams will come true, or have you secretly already given up? No matter when you pull this card, you need to see any dreams as a stepping stone to where you want to be. It can be a time when you need to stay strong. The answer to your question is yes, but not yet. You're halfway to your goal. You still need to put a bit more effort. Sometimes we just need to realize how much that we want something, and you need to recommit to someone or something. So maybe December is kind of like the recommitting to the things that I'm kind of planning right now. The rest of the cards, so my love life says a win-win outcome is forecast. Happy about that. And then in terms of like myself and my growth, it says a new romantic cycle appears. And I love that because I feel like that's like self-love. The last one was a fiery climax approaches, and that was full moon in Aries for my career. Being assertive is good. You're in a tense situation. Meditate your way to peace. Ain't that the truth? Don't be a baby. Sorry, but this could be an issue. Also freaking true. And you need to have more fun. Okay. I saw the sign. I'm reading all the signs. Okay, I think I'm just gonna pull an animal spirit and then leave it at that. So the bottom card when I pulled it out of the box is the rabbit, and I feel like that's totally been my energy lately. Basically, the idea behind the rabbit is that it runs around basically screaming that the eagles are coming, and the eagles are coming, and then basically the eagle comes solely because he heard the rabbit screaming about it, and like it's just like it's nervous energy, you know? I feel like I've had a little bit of that. Are you serious? I refuse to accept this. That's more like it. This is gonna sound weird, but I kind of like doing things in threes. So since I pulled two, I'm gonna pull one more. The frog. Okay, so of course, this is just flat face truth right here. Stop being a baby. I feel like this is so telling. I received that message loud and clear. Butterfly is great transformation and that like you're coming out of your cocoon. I feel like this is very confidence based. Lover energy. This is like Taylor Swift energy. Frog I like because first of all, it's a water sign, but the frog is all about cleansing, which is kind of like what we've been doing tonight. I feel like the frog is me. The frog is clearing, cleansing, and healing. No matter how earthly the frog becomes, its need for cleansing and rejuvenation is regular. Frogs tend to become overworked and undernourished, so it's vital that such sensitive creatures practice self-care. When in balance, clear energy. When out of balance, depleted or running on empty. And to bring it into balance, lake, river, ocean, or boathouse. And we just went for a walk by the lake. What question do we have for you? It's got to be a yes or no. Like, is now the time for rest, recoup, hibernation, rejuvenation, or is now the time to make moves and changes and be like on fire? Do we want to take it slow or do we want to burn fast? Is it sun energy or is it moon energy? Let's say all the no's are moon and all the yeses are sun. So it gave us no answer. But let's try that again. Okay. All right, this time, I don't know if it'll fade away before I show you, but it says focus and ask again. Answer unclear, ask later. Okay, it's funny because my question was kind of unclear. Who even knows? I just finished writing down basically the spells that I'm casting. The way that I did this, I wrote like a random, I don't really know, we'll call it a poem. I wrote on the side, I am manifesting, I am growing, I am releasing, I am learning, I am feeling, I am loving, I am thankful, I am blooming. Getting all up in my Aristotle. On the other side, I put down mind, body, soul, heart, career, and then releasing. So I wrote down the things that I was manifesting for my mind, the things I was manifesting for my body, which is also like more earthly things for my soul, things for my heart, pretty self-explanatory, things for my career, and then things that I wanted to release. Now I'm gonna light the Palo Santo. So I kind of started with sage, cleansed all the energy, wrote down all the spells and things that were manifesting. Now I'm gonna light this up just to cleanse the bad energy and the things that we wrote down that we're releasing and bring in all the good, which is all the things that we wrote down that we were manifesting. Went out. I took a lot of your guys' requests and this week I started watching The Coven on American Horror Story. So watch some of The Coven and call her a night. Do you guys hear that? Okay, that was so weird. There have been candles on top of my dryer for months. I'm talking since Larissa and I moved in here, and they've never once made that sound before. It's the same bathroom that the door slammed today. Guys, we just saged. That shouldn't be happening. Every time I get haunted, all I can think about is the fact that there's literally nothing you can do except for own it, so I hope my ghost is my friend. I guess the only smart thing to do now is to watch a creepy show.